Hello again everyone. I hope this video finds you well. Yeah, welcome back to Raspberry Pi for the older generation, Adventures in Tech. Right, as you know, we're working on our Arduino and C++ projects, tutorials if you like. And today we are going to be doing a push button with the LED. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is trying to do a push button. So when we press the push button, the LED stays on for 5 seconds. And the way we achieve this is with a pull-up-down resistor. Now, we need to use a big resistor. We're going to be using a 1K resistor, 1000 ohm. And what it does, when we press the button, because I think they're called the electrons take a little while to run through the resistor, the LED should stay on for 5 seconds. All right, should stay on for 5 seconds. Let's hope so. Let's just remind yourselves of the buttons we're going to be using. Sorry, the pins, the digital pins we're going to be using. We're using, I think it's 6 and 7. Okay, 6 and 7. All right. Let's go to the schematic, shall we? Okay, and this is the circuit we're going to build. All right. Now, again, the LED is exactly the same build. This time, we're going to put the LED into pin 6. All right, 6. Okay, so that goes into pin 6. Now we've got our button. Now remember, I don't know if you've watched the other videos. Let's have a look. We know that our button, see the way they're bent into each other, these two, we know that they're connected. And the other two on the other side are connected, right? But across the other way, they're not connected. They are not connected. Now on this occasion, this is the way we lay out a button. I'm going to do it across the trench. Okay, not the same as that. Across the trench, so it gives me a few spare holes here to plug stuff in. So you just push it in gently until it clicks. You'll hear it click. All right, you'll hear it click. We then take our 1K, okay, our 1K resistor, and we go from the right leg of the button, and it goes in like that. Okay, and then we want to ground. All right, it goes from the right leg of the resistor. Let me just get a black cable. So it goes from the right hand of the resistor to our ground. All right, just like that. Okay, we now need a blue cable. Yeah, goes from the other end of the resistor, which is going to our button, from there, and it goes to pin 7. All right, on our Arduino. All right, now we need, as you know, I like to use a red when I'm using power. Okay, I like to use red, not blue as in the schematic. We go from the left leg of the button, all right, to 5 volts. Now remember, I've got this row here, which is 5 volts. All right, goes to 5 volts. Let me just check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 volts. So we come across and we go to 5 volts. All right, I can still get to my button. Yeah. All right, so that is our schematic done. That is our schematic done. All right, so let me go to Arduino view. Oh, let me just bring it up properly. There we go. There we go. All right, let's do the code. Now, what's the first thing we have to do? Yep, our attributes. Yes, we do. So we have to name our pins. All right. So int for integer. And we're going to call our first pin LED blue. So I'm going to call mine LED blue. And that equals 6. Don't forget the semicolon. All right, let me get my mouse out of the way. Our next one is int space. I'm going to call it a button. Remember, that is equal to 7 semicolons. Now what we have to do, we now have to do a button state. All right, the word button state stands for the value 0, and later on when we press the button it changes the state. Okay, so it's int and button status. All right, it's button status, and we want that to start off at 0 semicolon. All right, we want that to start at 0. Right, let me just get my notes. Okay, so that's our attributes done. Now we need to do our setup. Goes between the curly brackets. Goes between the curly brackets. All right, and what do we need to do? Yes, we need to do our pin modes. Brackets on makes it a function. Automatically changes color. Everything's happy. All right. Now we need to do what we want it to be, an input or an output. So it's LED blue brackets, and because it's going to light up, LED blue is going to be an output. Okay, come outside the brackets, semicolon, enter. Pin mode. Okay, brackets on, and it's going to be a button. All right, remember we named button on pin 7. And what do we want that to be? Yep, it's our first input. All capitals. All right, come outside the brackets, semicolon. All right. So we got our LED as an output, and we've got our button as an input. All right, our first input. We now go to our void loop. We're going to go inside the curly brackets. All right, let me just do a couple of spaces so we can see. Right, so this opens our program. Right, so let's just see where we are. So a button status, which we've done at the top. Button status, all right, equals, let me just get this right, digital read. All right, digital read. I believe it's capital R on the read. Yeah, digital read. Brackets on. All right, changes color, so that's right. Button. All right, come outside the brackets, semicolon. So the value pin is read out command digital read. The result will be saved under button state. High means 5 volts, low means 0 volts. Okay, so that's what that code means. All right, now what we're going to do in here, we're going to do our first if statement. Okay, brackets on, makes it a function. Button status equals high. All capitals on the high. All right. And then we come outside. If the button gets pushed, high voltage value, open program of the if command in a moment. Okay. So, no semicolon it says here. All right. So we'll see if that works. Now, we're now going to do the if command, and it goes in its own curly brackets. So it's curly brackets on. All right. So if button status high. So this starts the if command, and it's digital. Right, we've had this one before, capital W on the right, brackets on, changes colour, everything's hunky-dory. LED blue, right, comma, high, capitals. All right, come outside, all right, and then semicolons. Okay, when we get to that space in the loop, all right, okay, that will send the 5 volts to the LED. All right, now remember, we want now a delay, brackets on, and we want it for 5 seconds. That's 5,000 milliseconds. Come out of the bracket, semicolon, enter. And then a digital write. Right, brackets on. Makes it a function. LED blue. Capitals, comma, low, come outside, semicolon. All right, enter, and that is the if statement. Command closed, come out. All right. Now, let me bring this down, put another space, and now we have an else command. All right, do a space, curly brackets on again, gives us our closed curly brackets. So this starts the else command. All right. Let me just put a space in there. Let's come down again a bit so you can all see. It's now another digital write. All right, brackets on. Makes it a function. LED, capitals, blue, excuse me, low, come outside the brackets, semicolon. The LED shouldn't light up, so it will go through the loop. All right, we'll go through the loop. It'll read the button state. Okay, button status high. We press it, waits for 5 seconds, then goes low. And then the else, if we don't press the button, it stays low. All right, this closes the else command. This closes the loop, and all parts gets closed. All right, so that's our code, that's our sketch. All right, just quickly check in. Let's verify that, see if we've got any problems. Compiling the sketch. Seems okay, seems okay. Okay, the sketch is fine. Okay, let's upload it to the Arduino. Right, uploading done. Let's go to our overhead and let's see what happens. Fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Off. And it works. And it works. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great stuff. What great stuff. It worked first time. Worked first time. Okay, so that's the button with LED. Turn it on for 5 seconds. Done in C++. We have done it in previous videos with Python 3, but this is with C++ and the Arduino IDE. Now, just to remind you, please, if you haven't got your components, if you haven't got all your parts, please go to the link down below to the Sunfounder website and you'll get all of the boards, modules and components that you'll need. All right. Thanks very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.